There we go. All right. Welcome to another Demarcation Media live stream. Today we are going to be finally building Shining version 3. This was supposed to have happened earlier, but then Action Edition Soundwave arrived, so it got delayed. So, because today is 4th of July, I don't have work, which means we're going to be building some Blokees. Tomorrow we'll do another stream. We're going to do like a Halo Infinite game night where people can join. Also, for those of you who are not in the Blokees fan Discord or haven't checked it recently, I'm currently running a giveaway over there. We've got a whole bunch of stuff available. That right there is first place. That right there is second. And that right there is third. It's going to be a random name draw. I'm going to be picking the winners on the 8th. So if you're not already in there, go ahead, join. There should be a link in the description that you can just click right to it. There's a channel called Giveaways, and everything is explained there. Let me see, who do we have? Flames is here. Transformers Meme is here. Whitworth Games. Just Naming Kendall, E9 Industries, the guy who's using his mom's account, Toy Pool on the laptop, Hansel World, Average Purple, the extra shockwave in a bag. Yes, the extra shockwave in a baggie. So this wave is heavy on the IDW. We've got 1, 2, technically 4 potential IDW figures because we also have the rare Megatron. And this is interesting because Megatron is actually an entirely different figure. It's not just a shiny or non-shiny version, it's the minor version or the gladiator version. So that's very interesting to me. Very, very interesting. Hey, Void Productions. Mall to America to go get Blokees. Nice. Nice. Good luck on your hunt. All right. Dan R., welcome. Avinash Edwin, welcome. We're just going to go ahead and open this first one. Since there's only 6 figures, this will definitely be a bit of a quicker stream than normal Blokees streams. This is the last Blokees thing I have to build, so hopefully another package arrives soon. Who are we going to start off with? Let me double check. Yep, we're in focus. Also, the extra guys floating around here, that is Shining version 2. Just so you guys know, I haven't forgotten about that review. I'm still working on it. Who are we starting with? Alright, we are starting with Megatron. We have not pulled the rare. So I'll probably have to track that one down at some point. Both of them look really cool. Oh, interesting. The instructions are interesting. There's a whole blurb. Oh, that's cool. That makes me think of the old Lego Blacktron stuff. Should you get the Shining version 3? Well, I don't know how good it is yet. We'll find out by building this. Oh, and they did the cards. I actually really like these. I think these are super cool. They're very much more collectible, and you can display them easier. And the Blokees themed desiccant that I will not eat right now. So we got the hands that need to come out of the sprues. They've kind of gone away from doing that more recently. But we do have pre-assembled joints. And look at this. We got a pickaxe. That's pretty cool. Delta Magnus? No. That's Shattered Glass Magnus. Recently started collecting Blokees. You Rise of the Beast Prime and B. Transformers 105. Nice. I'm assuming you found those in the stores because those are the ones that you can find in stores near me as well, actually. I have to make sure I remember what version I'm building here because with the newest ones, it's a very different build process. This one I need to do a bit more. Oh, look at that. I think that's a part of his little drill thingamajig. Interesting. It shows these pieces as light gray on the instructions. Did they change that later? That's odd, because Okay. I mean, as long as yeah, that's weird. It shows them as light gray on the instructions. Very, very odd. Huge pile of cards due to Defender dudes. They feel better than the discs. Yeah, they do. They're a lot cooler than the discs. Odyssey Anthony, did I see that Helldivers 2 is coming to Xbox? I did, and I am quite excited. Not because I have an Xbox, but because that means that we will get more reinforcements, and I'm all for that. It's about time. All the poor rejected Halo players can have a game to come to. Oh, it is supposed to go lower down. There we go. That is a big back piece. I don't actually know which one I like better. This one or the rare, because this one is just, I don't know, it's a really nice color scheme. Really unique and different. Where's the other waist piece? Am I blind? Yes, I am blind. They only have an Xbox 360. Yeah, I don't think an Xbox 360 can run that, unfortunately. Although that would be hilarious if it could. Yeah, I like the warning symbol prints that he's got. I think that's really cool. So there's one arm. We will put this arm together. This is actually silver plastic, not painted silver. That's interesting as well. She's got the rare Defender Grimlock. Nice! November Gamer. One of my thoughts on Marvel Blokees 4. It looks great. I'm very excited for it. As I'm also excited for the new Classic Class Marvel Rivals figures. Those also look sick. How am I, Justin Amy Kendall, how am I doing? I am doing pretty good. I can actually kind of speak and breathe properly. I have had a sinus infection for the last week, and it was very unpleasant. But I can actually talk and breathe pretty much normally, and that is a very big blessing. 13th Prime, welcome. Do I prefer Galaxy Class 1 or 3? I don't know. I probably would say 3, but I do really like the Prime from 1 and also Jazz. 4 is by far my favorite, though. Wave 4, I think, is just pretty much perfect. Gotta go because you need a rush to stop to sell your watch to buy Transformers. Nice. Well, good luck on that. Pop that on. Alright, now we can start assembling him. The light does not come through here all that much. It's just a little glow from the inside. Also, I built both of these legs as if they were the same side. Cool. Alright, there we go. I'm really liking this though. This is neat. And of course we have the color separated eye. Oh, yo, his face is printed silver. That's great. Their faces have been getting better and better. Better and better. It's really hard to see the light in this studio. He does not get much head movement with this head sculpt. Wait, is that the same as... There's no way that's the same as Autobot Megatron, right? No, it's not. I was going to say, because this guy gets somewhat decent head articulation. So, yeah, not the same. Autobot Megatron's one of my favorite Blokees, though. I really need to do a Blokees ranking. Metallic Soundwave, nice. Do I think Blokees will make Transformers 1 Wave 3? I have no idea. Both Tarn and Minor Megatron LED are not the brightest. Almost died last week due to the intense heat. The heat has been no joke lately. Like, it's been too much. Too much. All right, here we go. Minor Megatron. Will the when's the gaming session? Should be tomorrow. I believe it will be at 5 or 5 my time anyway. Wait a minute. Am I supposed to put it? Oh, okay. No, never mind. That doesn't matter. The Rivals figures, I don't know yet. We will have to wait and see. I think that they still need the license for selling Marvel in the US, so we will find out. You don't know how to get your name in? What? What are you talking about? How do you get your name in what? Classic class figures. What game? We're going to be doing Halo Infinite tomorrow. What's my favorite? Classic class Transformer. 100%. 100% Bay vs. Optimus. Also, Shattered Glass Magnus is next. I like the Ultra Magnus mold, but I am hoping that one day they upgrade it a little bit. Ooh. That's an interesting red. Because his shoulders are a little bit limited. Also, I don't know why Blokees is only doing Shattered Glass Autobots. I really want some Shattered Glass Decepticons. Blokees has Super Sentai. I believe so, but I also believe they are not outside of Asia. That's one of those Asia or maybe just China exclusives. It's very shiny torso. Oh, these head joints. Ah, there we go. Okay, so his face looks so weird, just disconnected like this. That's weird. Rather call him Delta Magnus. I'm pretty sure Delta Magnus's color scheme is a little bit different though, isn't it? I thought it was anyway. And apparently there are some versions, so some points in Shattered Glass where, ooh, the Matrix chamber is actually printed up. Yeah, apparently there's some versions of him where he doesn't have the skull face, and some of the time he does have the skull face. Oh, I forgot. This just clamps on over top because he's wide. He's a wide boy. How is there silver paint on that? What? Take that tab off. And I feel like this guy presents a lot of cool pop and swap opportunities. You could also put the shiny face on normal Magnus if you wanted to. Shattered Glass Soundwave. Yeah, we need Soundwave or Shockwave. I'd be okay with Shockwave too. But Soundwave most of all. What is Shining for? I don't think we... I don't think we know what that is. Also, Flames, there is actually points in the comics where he doesn't have the skull face, but he is still... he's still Shattered Glass. He's got the Autobot symbol on the one arm. So we do this. And then we need to put... Oh, yes, that's right. That's how that works. We just pop the little missile in. And then this slides on like that. Pretty easy. Do the same thing to the other side. He's got some blue joints for the legs. This upgraded Blokees Tarn with Shockwave legs. Way better and much taller. Interesting. That's not a pop and swap that I would have thought to do. Okay, we need the little missile. Honestly, I think I am pretty happy that I pulled Minor Megatron instead of Gladiator Megatron. I will have to track down Gladiator one, and that's not going to be cheap. So that's the only reason I'm like, ugh, I wish I would have pulled the rare. But I think I actually like the minor version better. He wasn't in the comic a lot. Yellow Shockwave wasn't. Oh, yeah, I forgot. He's got the legs that have multiple pieces. That's actually super cool. White Tracker, Darkwing, Megatronus, Vector, Ratchet, Bee with the jetpack. Interesting. Yeah, they could. I don't see them doing Elita as the rare, but I guess it's possible. There we go. So we pop this together again. Add this. Secret Megatron is always the hardest to find and to get. Seems that way. Shining Megatron from Wave 1 was also pretty hard to find from what I can tell. Oh, I probably should give him his foot for this leg as well. These guys have the original style of feet, which is pretty cool. I like that. All right, so let's put this together. Chest glows pretty well, actually. Like, seeing as there's only a little tiny pinhole. Whoops, come back here. And now the head. So Ultra Magnus always had color-separated eyes just because his eyes are so freaking big. So this was really, it was a perfect choice for Shining version because they didn't really have to do much else to him. Eyes glow decently well. And then he's, of course, got his big gun. And there we go. That's pretty cool. Feels like a bit of a strange choice, but he does look really cool. I really like this dark red. That's pretty nice. Wait, he comes with a yellow stand. That's kind of funny. The yellow typically means, like, good guy. And purple means bad. But since he's shattered glass, I guess they're just like, yeah, you know, just give him yellow anyway. Weird. Kylie, welcome. Who do I think they're going to choose for Shining 4? So here's the thing. I feel like it's more likely that Transformers 1 will be the next Shining wave than the next Galaxy wave. Oh, I heard, I don't know how true this is yet because there's no pictures, but I heard that they're doing Classic Class Dark of the Moon Optimus with the wing pack. If that's true, that will be brilliant. Is YouTube my only job? No, it's not. YouTube is my side job. Flames, we'll get a close look at each figure when we're done. It is the Shattered Glass Autobot symbol, though. It's purple. It is purple, but like I said, I'll show you up close in a little bit. I'm thinking we're going to pull B next. I don't know why I think that, but I was wrong. So disregard what I said. We have Orion Pax, the IDW version, which I don't know what I think about this, to be honest. I think he looks cool. Oh, that's a cool gun, though. We do get an awful lot of Optimuses and Orions, though, so I feel like maybe I would have wanted a different figure. Well, let me put them together and see. I have started reading the IDW comics, but my library only had certain ones, so I kind of read it a bit in reverse. The articulation better. For these guys have pretty normal articulation. These are before they did the upgraded ones for the Transformers 1 stuff. Classic Class Transformers Prime characters. That would be cool. I don't know if they'll do that, but... Do I have cats? I don't currently. My family does, but when I moved out, I haven't gotten any myself. I would like to. What if they do Bay vs. Galaxy Class? I would not be opposed, but I don't feel like that's super likely. Purely because of how detailed they are. But I would not say no. I would not say no. Should you get the Classic Class Shockwave? Classic Class Shockwave, he's very nice. He's actually right up behind me on the shelf. It's a very nice figure. I mean, I don't think you'd be disappointed. Is this the best series ever or not? Blokees or Shining? Oh, interesting. Okay. I see why that was not going on. Transformer Prime, Shockwave. Be difficult. Nah, I think Blokees could do it. It might be slightly stylized because all of Blokees figures are slightly stylized, but I think it would work out fine. I don't think that would be much of a problem at all. So I like these legs. I think that's pretty slick with the wheels on it. The chest. Oh, probably should actually put the joints on before I assemble it. The amount of times I've done that where I put it together without putting the joints on, golly, it sucks to take it back apart. We do that. I like the chest piece. The window on here is really cool. Makes me think a little bit of like Ratchet. A little bit of Ratchet vibes. Infernal Life, welcome! You need Magnus to be made in Galaxy version along with his hammer. I want Ultra Magnus with a hammer. I think that would be cool. I think Ultra Magnus is just pretty cool in general. Do we get any prints for the shoulders? No, we don't. Sad. But that's fine. Wait, which way is this supposed to go? Yeah, this way. Nope, this one. Pop that on. What the? The orange bit. That's weird. Oh, the hands are still in the runners. Box of Series 1 Blokees Optimus Prime, but it came with 3 arms and 1 leg? Well, that's weird. That's not a problem that I've heard of yet. That's a little bit funny. As much as that sucks, that is a little bit funny. To get such a weird mix. Whoa, that's really tight. Is Blokees doing Star Wars? Yep, they are. I think that we can start waiting for like some reveals of that come fall. I don't know if they will be in the US or not, though. That's the thing that we need to wait and see about. But I hope it is, because I really want to get some. Especially because they've been upgrading their articulation and details so much. It's nonstop. Which I'm waiting on Marvel Wave 3 to show up, and then I'm going to do a video about all those innovations, because, man, they've been doing a lot. I like the amount of detail on this guy. So this is his back piece. Oh, that's weird. It makes him look like he turns into a ship or something. Oh, that's what the little truck version has. It's his turret. And then the face. Oh, that is a good face. Can I put it? Can we get it in there? Oh, we're not lined up. That would make sense. You get the Iron Man, Blokees. I don't have the Classic Class Iron Man yet. Okay, can we... Here we go. Okay. Yeah, I like that head. Although... I don't like how low it... What the heck is going on here? It sits so low. Like, on the box, it shows him looking down. He absolutely cannot do that. No way. Is this how it's actually supposed to be built? I guess it is. Got the Prime Rise of the Beast and the weapons from Nemesis. Nice. Yeah, he can only really look up. That's a little weird. He's got no neck. I'm confused. Why is it so... Like, that would be great if it sat up there, but for some reason it's sitting down so low, all he can do is look up. Which kind of sucks, to be honest. I wonder, what if I just... I don't know if I can pull this actually back out without the use of pliers. But yeah, that's weird. I'm not a fan of that. I like his gun. I like all the details. I think the shaping and stuff is interesting, but man, they botched that head. Like, it's so low on the neck. His chin is bumping. Yeah. That's a bad design. That is one of the first times that I've really seen Blokees botch a design. Man, that's unfortunate. What a bummer. Because, yeah, I think the rest of him looks great, but the head is... No. No, that's not good. Rare, deep, in the old Camaro. Interesting. They could. I mean, I think there's potential for it, but... At this point, I'm just destroying the boxes, because we don't need to keep them intact. Hey, there's B. Oh. This is the B that comes with the... Yeah, the... Is this Spike? Why? I don't get it. It's just a little gray man. This doesn't even look like a Blokees thing. That looks like some old toy, like a toy from 20 some odd years ago. Weird. But I like B's buttery color. That's cool. And also they went for dark blue instead of gray, which I also think that I like. I think that's pretty cool. I think Bumblebee looks the worst. I mean, I don't know. I think that at least in this wave, that goes... Oh yeah, he's got the little computer. That goes straight to Orion with his terrible head. What a bummer. ...2005. That was 20 years ago. It's Spike. Oh, okay. Maybe I should say a toy. Well, but there was crummy toys like that 20 years ago. Maybe I should say more like 40 years ago or something. There we go. I don't know if this B is based on IDW or what. They just say Bumblebee, so they're not specifically marking him as IDW. Thoughts on Marvel Galaxy Wave 4 and Classic Class Captain America? Cap looks pretty good. I think his... Whoa, hang on. Why is this a double pack of desiccant? That's... Alright, whatever. I think Cap looks pretty good. The stylized look is still working. I think his shield needed to be bigger, though. I don't really like how small his shield is. Wave 4, though. Wave 4 is great. I cannot wait to get my hands on it. I love that they did battle damage Iron Man for the rare. That's a smart move, because I didn't like it when it was like, oh, you get shiny one or not shiny one, because it was like, oh yeah, you either get a good Iron Man or a kind of meh Iron Man. But this time it's just like, oh yeah, one's battle damage, one's not. It's kind of a win-win. It's a G1. I mean, it looks G1-ish. Okay, there we go. There we go. He's got way more detail than the other B. That's for sure. Army men still exist? He looks like a Gundam pilot. No, because the Gundam pilots at least have like a little bit more detail. Also, they don't usually come on. Well, the standing ones do. But yeah, weird. Very weird. I don't feel like that adds really any value to the figure as a whole. Maybe that's just me, though. Oh, interesting. Are they telling you to... Oh, yeah, they are, because you have the computer screen to clip on, so the peg hole has got to go on the outside. And then I don't think we got any print on the arm bits, so they just go straight on there. It's black. It's navy blue. I kind of like that. I think that's... it's an interesting choice. Also, we have Helldivers war cries going on in the chat right now. Oh yeah, and the best thing about Bumblebee. That's weird. That one's loose, but that's fine. Best thing about Bumblebee is he comes with a little thumbs up. That's cool. Also, his gun is dark blue. I don't know how I feel about that. I think that's a little weird, but I guess it makes sense, seeing as, you know, his base color there is blue as well. And then we get color separated eyes. Ugh. Ah, that's great. That looks so weird. Dan R, thank you for stopping by. If you don't pop back in, hope you have a great weekend. Man, this is tough. Oh, why is that not lined up? Oh, that's part of why. Part of why it's so difficult to push together. Well, that head is for sure never coming back apart. Oh, I'm denting my table trying to put this together. I use the floor. Ah. Okay, I think that's pretty good. All right, there we go. Now, is this actually the same? Where's the other bee? Oh, yeah, it is. I like this bee better. Oh, no, I'm about to sneeze. Yeah, I think this new bee looks a heck of a lot better, actually. This is more like what I think of when I think of Bumblebee. The buttery yellow is great. The extra detail is great. Yeah, I like that. I wasn't expecting to like him very much, but I think this is the superior G1 style bee. And now we have Shining Bee and Shining Cliffjumper, which is also very cool. Her Bay is coming back? Yeah, I did. Why? Why do we need that to happen? We don't. We just need Transformers 1, Part 2. Oh yeah, the little figure. Alright, so we just have Ramjet and Tarn left. What do I think of gambling? You hate it? Got 3 Defender Jazz. That's why I often will buy full cases if I buy any, or I'll buy already confirmed figures. Alright. We have Tarn, or do we have Ramjet? We have Ramjet. If it flies, crash it. Okay. And this is the new Seeker mold. The Conehead Seeker mold. Blokees' thing is they do an exclusive Seeker. So far, they've done an exclusive Seeker for every single Shining Wave. That's just what they've done. It's just, if you get a Shining Wave, you're going to have an exclusive Seeker to it. Which I think is... I mean, I'm fine with that. I think that's pretty cool. Okay, look, if I stuff this in here... Ta-da, we actually begin to have the jet nose. Probably shouldn't do that. I'm jamming the parts together in ways that they are not meant to go together. Ooh, look at that. It's a good gun. Have any non-Blokees Transformers stuff? Yeah, I did the live build of Yellow Park Knight Prime. I've got him standing back down over there. I do have a couple of actual Transformers, but I'm not the biggest fan of them. I tried. I got a few. I tried, but more desiccant. But yeah, normal Transformers aren't my thing. I don't think they ever will be. I just think most of Hasbro's designs are sloppy and bad looking. And I really am in it for the bots, mostly. I don't really care about the car modes. And oftentimes the bot modes get compromised by the ability to turn it into a vehicle. Probably should make a video about that. In defense of non-transforming Transformers. Because I know a lot of people kind of scoff at non-transforming Transformers. Which I think is dumb, because then you miss out on a lot of really cool figures. But some people just want it for the transforming feature. They just want it for the puzzle of it. I want it because I want a posable, cool robot. Were we getting Ion Storm and Slipstream? I have no idea. Are those some of the older G1 guys? Because we've already got Acid Storm and we already got Sunstorm. But we need, I guess, more. Should we get a SS86 Bumblebee? No, see, that's the thing, is like, Studio Series to me, total waste of money. Because half the time, they don't look that good. And then they're also freakishly expensive. We bought 2 Zaku model kits. One will arrive on the 30th of July because it's coming from Japan. Nice. Yeah, well, the shipping overseas can take a while sometimes, but it's worth it. Okay, upper leg. Oh yeah, wait, don't I? Yes, I put... These guys are the most complex. Oh right, they're on a hinge. I forgot, I've only built Dirge out of these new Seekers, because they've only done 2. And it's been a bit. Dirge is standing up in my stairwell. You used to love transformable Transformers toys, but Blokees. Yeah, Blokees has really changed things up. I mean, there was a lot of other cool model kits. Like Trumpeter has some cool stuff. Yola Park has some cool stuff. Blokees is just the most complete, though, because they just release so much. This guy has a lot of detail. This new Seeker mold has a lot of detail. I'm not a huge fan of the cone head, but oh, it tells me to do the hole on the outside. Interesting. Now we can attach that on. We'll give him an open hand. Both Superman and Fantastic Four. Oh, I forgot those are coming out. Bumblebee is only 25. Still, I feel like that's a waste. Like, why am I going to spend 25 on a figure that I'm going to get, I'm going to look at and go, yeah, no, that's not what I want, and then never touch again. Also, in general, G1 designs rank lower on my list of which designs I actually like. I'm not a Transformers fan that's a Transformers fan because of nostalgia. Never have been, never will be. There we go, we got the little fin on the back. Dirge. They already released Dirge. Dirge came in the, was it Galaxy version 5? 5, yeah. We have Dirge. Dirge is already a thing. Oh, 6. Wait, we're really... Dang, Blokees just releases stuff so fast. There we go. And then this is just going to pop up into the head. Ugh. Is that all the way on? There we go. The cone guys don't pose very much in the head. Also, The light feature works pretty well into his eyes. That's pretty good. Hip joints are a little on the loose side. That's pretty standard for Blokees, unfortunately. I really wish they would tune up these tolerances, especially on the bulky guys like this that need more tightness. So we should be down just to Tarn. Tarn should be the last one. So we're going to take this, yeet, and we have, here, am I in focus? Yes. So this should be Tarn. Don't need this instruction at the moment. We'll put him up here. I have to say, I am still kind of disappointed about Orion. That head, I don't know why they screwed up that head so bad. When the packaging says 250 calories, does that mean the packaging or what's inside? I don't know. Have you tried eating the packaging? Maybe it's for both. There we go. Tarn, the upgraded Tarn. Yeah, they changed his face and everything. Oh, and it's got print on it. His guns have print on it. Oh, hey, more desiccant. And we get the Tarn card. Very nice. All right. And this version actually has got a face. Oh, they printed his shoulders too. Yeah, this version is already better. Transformers Legacy Tarn. I've seen that figure. He looks wonky proportioned to me. Also, for some reason, they tell you to put his gun on his back. For some reason, I don't really understand that. All right, where is the chest unit? Ah, yeah, there we go. Had color separation before, but now the color separation is going to be light up. Yeah, this is how it goes on. Or is it the other way? No, it is certainly not the other way. There we go. What has the chat turned into? Ah, here's the torso. And then this is just going to pop on like the... You know what? Let me put the neck on first. Need stims. Now I'm on the final pack. Should you or should you not get these guys? Well, I think that if you want a definitive Tarn, for sure get this wave. Minor, super cool. Magnus, also pretty cool. Conehead looks great. Not my cup of tea, but if you like the Coneheads, go for it. B is certainly an upgrade. Orion, if you ignore the head, he's great. The head is bad. I can't believe they fumbled that so hard. Overall, though, I would say it's a pretty solid wave. It's odd. There's less... It's just an odd wave. It's less of my cup of tea with, like, a lot of the heroes. But I am quite pleased with this Tarn so far. I need to get, obviously, a closer look, but... The upgrades. I'm pleased with the upgrades. Okay, so... last time I had quite a struggle. Oh, his forearms have print too. Let's go. Yeah, if you want Tarn, this is the one to get. Even though Galaxy Wave 4 is great. We've turned into... It's just only Helldivers quotes. Okay, wait. Oh, yeah. Okay, it pops in there. His arms gave me trouble the first time I built him as well. Oh, the extra detail on this is so good. I remember the first time I built him on stream, I put his arm on, not attached the way it was supposed to be, and I was like, wow, it's really loose. This is really bad. And then I realized I was building it wrong, and it was actually, I just had no clue what I was doing. The chat has devolved into absolute anarchy. Typical chat behavior. Comic blue color. Oh, he's the blue. That's from the comics. Is that what they're emulating there? Wait, isn't Skybound's bee kind of like that? Also, I feel like with how popular Skybound is, Blokees should just do a wave that's just Skybound. Like, at this point, it would kind of make sense. How much is Helldivers? It's like $40, which, in my opinion, is well worth it. Well worth it. Champion class. Stream Star? What? Been loving Blokees. I've seen all of your Defenders class videos. Nice. Yeah, Defenders is my favorite line from Blokees so far just because they're so tiny. They're so small and fun. But I'm basically just here for anything Blokees. Well, maybe not the minions. I'm not really a minions person. Man. Okay, yeah, they seriously upgraded this thing. Serious upgrades. Oops, that's upside down. Interesting, they show on the packaging his guns are just one type of purple. But they're actually, there's two different shades of purple on Tarn. And he has an entirely different head? Oh, wait, you have to... Wait, he just comes with two heads. Okay. I was expecting it to be removable, but you know what? I guess that works too. So you got that, and you also get an alternate head with all the parts that you need to assemble it. Well, what do you know? That was quite the surprise. Oh, he's got all that print and everything. So you can make him have that. His shoulders are massive. So you can do that, or you can do... Come on now. Come off. Man. I popped the head apart from that. There we go. That's the Tarn look that I'm going for. Let me grab other Tarn. So did they actually use the same piece? No, it's a remolded piece. It's sharper details. Yeah, that's a pretty big difference. So let's see here. Let me focus. We'll go through each figure one by one now. Let me bring my light closer. So here's Tarn. He's got print on his arm. He's got print on the forearms, the chest, color separation. The light is on. You just can't really see it right now. We've got the print on the legs. A couple different shades of purple. So here is the original Tarn next to the new one. I might have tightened this guy's legs. This guy's a little bit loose. But yeah, you can see the heads are very different. Oh, I just realized it's being covered by my other screen. Heads are very different. This one's a lot sharper detail. Shoulders, more print. Forearms, more print. This guy has silver instead. I'd say this is a win. This is a win. What's my opinion on Wave 4 Shockwave? That Shockwave is nice. If you want the G1 look, that is the look to get. That is the figure. Here is B. Make sure I'm actually in focus here. Ah! There's B. I think that this is a pretty nice figure, even though I'm not really a fan of G1B's look. I like the movie style much more, but I don't know. I think it's a good figure. I think it's good. And the disappointment. So look at this. Look at his head. It doesn't, I don't know. He just has to stay like scrunched up the whole time. He can look up, but he can't look down whatsoever. He can kind of tilt his head from side to side. I'm wondering if I were to pull this out and do it only one click in, if that would be better. But yeah, as it is, don't like that. I like the rest of the figure. I think it's cool. But yeah, I don't know. It's a little weird. Let me look at the chat real quick. Favorite classic class figures. Oh, favorite class? Defender. Defender is my favorite. Just as a whole. This guy is surprising to me. I was a little disappointed that I didn't get the rare, and then the more I look at this guy, I'm like, you know what? No, this is actually pretty cool. He's got tons of detail. He comes with this little mining tool. He comes with a pickaxe. He's got tons of print all over him. Nice color separation on the back. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. I don't know. Mining Megatron. And I feel like Mining Megatron looks more sinister than the Gladiator one. This dark color is really intimidating. And then we've got... Oh, let me grab the other Magnus. So we've got Shattered Glass Magnus. You can see the Autobot symbol on his shoulder. That is, in fact, the Shattered Glass one. We've got Normal Magnus. Oops. All I have to do is breathe on my cord and it disconnects. Got Normal Magnus. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I could honestly see using some pop and swaps here. I do like this. The more I have this one, the more I like how it looks. I think that's pretty slick. And then, of course, we've got Ramjet. But before I grab him, let me grab Dirge so we can see them side by side. He might be a little dusty. So we've got Dirge. And we've got Ramjet now. Ramjet has more details. He's got the turbines and stuff done up. Obviously, he's got the light up feature. Dirge does not. He's got different guns. It's pretty cool. Oh, side by side. So overall, I think that this is a pretty solid wave. Definitely a few disappointments here. I say a few. It's really just Pax. Pax is weird. Pressel, nice. Him and Shattered Glass Magnus. Yeah. So our Shattered Glass lineup continues. Wait, who do we have? Shattered Glass in Galaxy. Wait, do we only have Optimus in the... Oh, yeah, we do. So we have Optimus and Magnus. I forgot. Most of the Shattered Glass stuff is in Defenders. You give the... Oh, yeah, I can do that real quick. Pickaxe. 2. Where's D16? Oh, D16... Oh, he doesn't have the fist hand right now, so we will give it to... The bots yearn for the mines. That's actually pretty funny. Oh, I had a thought just now. This would kind of ruin the eye light up feature, but what would happen if we swapped the heads here? Well, that's incredibly awkward. And that doesn't even work. Well, hey, it was worth a shot. Shattered glass Ratchet. Oh, yes! Yes, yes. He's on my bottom shelf. That's why I didn't notice him. Yes. Ratchet. Let me grab him. I knew there was one more. I was pretty sure. I was pretty sure we had one more. There we go. So we got the Shattered Glass crew here. Prime. There we go. Hey, that's pretty cool. I like these alternate colors. Also, this pickaxe just kind of looks sick. I don't know, it's really cool. I'm hoping Shining version Wave 4 has the articulation upgrades. But we'll see. Do I have anything that I could use to pop this guy's head back off, other than my teeth? No. Let me try my teeth. Hey, it actually worked. I don't recommend doing that. Why does Shattered Glass have such a weird lineups for both Galaxy Defender? I don't know. Blokees just picks. They just pick stuff. I don't really know why. So he looks a little better. I don't know. His head is just too big. They just made his head too big. But if you don't pop it in all the way, it's a little better because then he can at least stand up straight. But when you put him next to the other figures, like, I don't know, his head's just too big. It's simply too big. Especially if we were to grab, say, let me see, IDW Optimus, the Stormbringer Optimus, who's a really cool figure. If we grabbed him, golly, the head difference is insane. I wanted to like this guy. I still really want to like this guy, but I just don't. I think that's a bad figure. Like, ugh. We also already got the Orion from, or we just got Orion from Transformers 1, and he's a better figure. That one's still a little bit loose. I need to tighten up that IDW Optimus. But yeah, we just got this version of Orion, and he is far superior because he's got the ab crunch. His head is a better size. I mean, I love how much Cybertronian looking details on his chest. But yeah, it's just too big. Lego Soundwave. Ooh, do we really need more Lego Transformers? Those all have looked terrible so far. Terrible. I hate the Lego Transformers. Blech. No, thank you. Oh, I should probably put this guy back. No, thank you. I will stick to Blokees all the way. All right. Well, we have gotten through the whole wave. I'm definitely still disappointed with that Orion. I wanted to like him, because typically that's, Optimus variant of any kind, I'm going to like it. I don't like it, and it feels weird. Oh, the eyes glow. I really like Tarn. I don't typically just like the bad guys, but the bad guys are the ones that are the cool ones in this wave. Am I forgetting something? I feel like I'm forgetting something. Yep, we're still in focus. So, like I said, there is a giveaway running right now in the Blokees fan Discord. If you want to join, it's pretty simple. Beast of Optimus rocked? No, it didn't. Optimus's legs were terrible. Like, the head also looked jank. They only got away with the head. It wasn't clever. The head wasn't clever. They just were like, what do we do? Okay, some printed parts. Cool. If I'm just going to get printed specialized pieces, I'm going to get a Blokees figure or something. I don't know. I'm just not a fan of them. They're overpriced, and they don't look great. What about Shattered Glass Defender B? Oh, why? Because he's the proper size? I forgot he is supposed to be tiny, isn't he? He looks funny. He looks funny that he's that small. Yeah. It's pretty cool. So, like I said, we're going to have a stream tomorrow. We're going to do a game night, Halo Infinite. Got to tighten this guy's arms, too. I think it's going to be at 5, so I'm going to go schedule that now. And they're fairly priced. No, they're not fairly priced. They're not fairly priced. You have to pay a bunch of money for something that's going to sit on your shelf. You can't pose it. He just stands. Yes, you can kind of turn him into a truck, but that's about it. It's not worth it. Not worth it. I do not recommend. Size of Blokees. Yeah, I mean, the Blokees figures are actually, like, usable. You can play with them. You can bring them with you to take photos. Like, I don't know. I just don't see any reason to buy a Lego one. That's just me. I wouldn't recommend anybody buy the Lego one, but if you like the Lego one, then I'm not going to stop you from buying it. So yeah, that is where we're going to end off today. Hopefully, like I said, we'll be able to do some more Blokees streams soon. Hopefully another Blokees package will come in, because this was the last one that I had waiting to be built. It's always sad when I get to the last one, and I can't just, like, schedule another Blokees stream until the new package arrives. But yeah, I like this minor Megatron. I need to actually end the stream where I'm going to just end up fiddling with figures for the next hour. Just, I don't know, I'll just fiddle around with them. So anyway, I will go ahead and just pray us out. Well, Lord, thank you for giving us the opportunity to do this today. Thank you for clearing my sinuses up so I could actually speak and breathe enough to even do a stream. I just ask that you would keep everybody safe this weekend, especially those who are in the U.S. and may or may not be playing with low-tier explosives. Just give everybody a safe and enjoyable weekend. Yeah, just pray all this in Jesus' name. So again, giveaway. If you want to get in on the giveaway, go to the Blokees fan Discord. There should be a link in the description of this video or live stream, replay, however you're watching it. And yeah, hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. Thank you all for stopping by. And for those of you who are American, happy 4th of July. They're fairly priced. Flames is still mad that I said that the Lego Transformers are not priced well.